Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Manifestation Mondays with me, Dr. Lisa. Just a simple connection with you and me, and a simple tool that I want to get across to you. And I would just like to share with you to align our mindset and your mindset, our mindset, all of our mindsets with goals for the week. This is something that I've been doing for a very long time, and I just wanted to share it with you. Work with a lot of people that seem to have some difficulty with getting started to create, and it always seems like creation and choices seems very difficult for some people to actually know what goals they want to have, know what dreams they want to aspire to, and why. And a lot of people can see the end result, like, I'd like to have this house or this degree or this soulmate relationship or children or a job, but they don't know, besides the goal of that target, they don't know actually how to take steps to create it. And I call these steps the 1 degree shift. So I decided to put like a reset together. We're going to be doing something, I'm going to be doing something with you every single day, approximately at this time, Monday through Friday anyway. And each day is going to have a different focus. Today is Mondays. Mondays will be Manifestation Mondays. Very simple. And this is just going to help you attract possibilities, attract opportunities, and really set your intention for a powerful week ahead, starting with today. And it's very simple. Um, it's called I Don't Know How, I Simply Know It Will Be. It's a phrase some of you who have listened to me before have probably heard this. Some of you who are just hearing me for the first time are like, huh? Well, let me explain this phrase and break it down. I learned a long time ago. I'm a New Yorker, an ex-New Yorker, but they say there's a thing, at least I grew up with, that you can take the girl, the woman, the man out of New York. Hopefully you can hear me now. I think I went off for a second. At least that was the message I got. So I learned a long time ago that the New Yorker in me has a very strong mind. I'm not sure if it's just about a New Yorker or just my constitution. But the spirit in me, the intuitive part of me that you have as well, is a lot more expansive than the finite mind. So the I don't know how is my finite mind. Like, I really don't know how I'm going to actualize something, but this is what I would want. That's the first part of this I don't know how statement. The second part is I simply know it will be. That is the infinite part. So we are physical beings, but we come from the spiritual world. We are spiritual and we are physical, all in one being, i.e., also body. So, what I wanted to offer you is just a very simple tool in one statement with 3 parts. I don't know how, I know it will be, and I am grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. I don't know how, I know it will be, I am grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. You can even practice it right now. It's very simple. I don't know how, dot, dot, dot. I know it will be. I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. So let me give you an example. So let's say you want to, let me get my sheet here for my examples. Let's say you want to have more money left over after you pay your bills every month. Who doesn't, right? People think that they should just write, I have $100 to pay my bills. God, if only our bills were $100, right? Those were the days. Um, but if you're just saying, I want $100 to pay my bill, the universe is a very giving universe, so it will probably allow you to attract $100 to pay your bills. Most people think finite in their creations. Okay, if I just have that degree, if I just get that job, if I just get that partner, if I just get that child, if I just get this, if I just get that, if I get the new iPhone, whatever. But that is actually the end result. You'll have it in your hand. That is the issue, if you will, with, sorry, I'm having a little bit of internet issue here and I'm just making sure it doesn't go off. There we go. It looks like we're still set. Gotta love technology while you're doing a manifestation Monday. Okay, so you have the infinite, I only know it will be. And then you have the finite, which is, I don't know how. And what that actually means is you're taking your mind, I don't know how, and the finite, and you're flipping it to like, hey, I'm just saying I don't know how. And yet, what I'm really saying is, I know it will be because I trust in the energy of the universe to bring it to me. Because I know that the universe is a giving universe. The universe acts in harmony with you for pronoia. Pronoia actually means the universe is conspiring to bless you. So if you have a goal, like you want to have money left over after you pay your monthly bills, you take this I don't know how statement. I don't know how I have money left over after I pay my monthly bills. I only know I do now. You make it current in the present. And then you add, I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. It becomes this whole phrase. You say it out loud, you write it down, and you read it. And then you put it away somewhere. So, for instance, I have these little red books that I learned from a mentor of mine to put all, which I'll talk about tomorrow in Theta Healing Tuesdays. When you put all your dreams and your goals and your wishes in these creating your reality books. And mine are just filled with I don't know how statements. There's lots of them. I don't know how, I don't know how, I don't know how, I don't know how. This is all I don't know how statements. And they all are written in the same way. It's not just a goal. I don't know how I have money left over for my bills. I only know I do now. I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. I don't know how I arrive safely on time. Let's say you're traveling. I only know I do now, and I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. Let's say you're going home to see your family, your biological family. I don't know how I stay strong and maintain my own balance or my own boundaries while and when I'm dealing with others. I only know I do now, and I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. Maybe you're praying something for a child of yours. I don't know how my son finds a job, one that has heart and meaning to him. I only know he does now, and I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. Notice how I'm not saying what the job is. I'm just saying that my intention is for my son to have what apparently he is looking for. And I'm offering the universe my prayer to help him search for what he's wanting, and me putting it forward to the universe as well. Two batteries together are always better than one, they give more charge. And I always end it with, I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. Let's say you have some chronic pain. I don't know how my back is free from pain. I say back because I know a lot of people have back issues. The longer story to that is to stick with me on some of these resets and we'll change your frequency about those back issues. That's on Fridays, Frequency Fridays. Okay. Could come up on another day, but I'm just giving you a little taster about what's to be for the rest of this week. I don't know how my back is pain free. I only know it is now. I am grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. This is a good one. Who wouldn't want to be financially independent? I don't know how. I am financially independent. I only know I am now, and I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. So, what I'm doing is I'm actually reading them because I've written these down and I'm feeling it in my body and I'm putting it out to the universe. And then as I read it, write it, share it with you, there's an energy that I'm receiving it because I'm putting it out there, ebb and flow. I don't know how I am financially independent. I only know it will be. And I'm grateful and fulfilled. And so it is. So it's like you're asking the universe, pronoia, the universe is a friend, it's an ally. It will give you exactly what you say. It won't necessarily come exactly as you say it. It will not maybe show up as you've written it down. But I've been doing this I don't know how statement for over a decade. And every single thing that I've ever put in one of my books or on my infamous index cards, if you've known me for a while, I have stacks of them, of these I don't know how statements. This is my business plan. This is how I manifest for my life. Manifest meaning that it shows up, actualize is how it comes. Okay. I don't know how it will actualize, but I do know what I'm asking for will show up with this statement. And then I put it in my book and I leave it there and I just keep adding on. I have at least 50 things in here that I am allowing to actualize through my subconscious every single day for decades. And it just keeps going and going and going. And everything that I have ever desired is coming forward to fruition. And I never have a doubt that it will. In the beginning, I did because I didn't know exactly how this all worked. Because, I told you I'm a New Yorker and my mind is very strong. I thought, and I grew up, that intellect was the way to be in the world. And that was the only thing that really mattered. And, well, that was very short sighted. But at the time, it taught me some things. And I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. But now I know better and what I know better is the more expansive I am to get out of my mind, the better I am to get into my soul and spirit about what will actually show up in my life. So I start with the guide. I don't know how this is what I would like. I only know it will be through the co-creation with the universe, and I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. So there we go. So let's practice a couple of more things. I will show you this page. Now you're not going to be able to there you go. They've got it on there. Look at my team. Aren't they amazing? You can see it's called the one command. And we have examples that show up for you about how to do it. All you have to do is fill in the blank. So you have no excuse now. I don't know how. Fill something in right now as you're watching this. I don't know how. What is something that you are wanting to actualize in your life that hasn't manifested yet? I don't know how this occurs. Blah, 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 blah. You write it down. I only know it does now, whatever that is. And I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. So I had a couple of more examples I can give you. For instance, I don't know how I receive all of the good that is coming my way. I only know I do now, and I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. So let me tell you a little bit about that. Notice how I said I don't know how I receive all of the good things. So that's an overgeneralization, right? I don't know how I receive all good things. Did you know that you deserve all good things? Not some, not a little, but all good? Yeah, that took a little while for me to stretch into. But I repeated this I don't know how statement so many times. I don't know how. I deserve all good things. I only know I do now. And I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. What was the theme of that I don't know how statement? That was self love. I needed a lot of self love. I've had a lot of past, many decades ago trauma, and it took a long time for me to really separate trauma and violence and abuse from love, genuinity, authenticity, kindness, compassion, wisdom, courage, bravery, resilience, faith, and trust. I have done so now, but I use these I don't know how statements to focus my mind. And so to speak, once I focused my mind, I focused my heart. And once I focused my heart from my mind, I got in alignment with my soul and my spirit. And once I got in alignment with my heart, my soul, and spirit, I got in alignment with right action. And what I mean by right action is not good or bad, right or wrong, like black or white. What I mean is in alignment with truth, authenticity, and genuinity. And that's the only thing I'm really interested for myself personally. And what I'm interested in gifting to the world is how can I be a contribution to aid and guide other beings like yourself out of our own limitations, out of our own stuckness, and frankly, out of our own procrastination. Because even with the free will that we have been given, there are so many choices in this world that we get to make that sometimes people are actually paralyzed by the amount of choices. For those of you out there that are just type A's and know how to go for your, and it's not just type A's, I'm using that as an example, know how to go for your dreams, no problem. This I don't know how statement can be for you. For those of you that have some goals but don't know how to take action on it, this I don't know how statement can be for you. For those of you that have no clue where to start, this I don't know how statement, little tool, it's a simple tool, can be for you. It can be used for anyone, anywhere, at any time. And it could be for small goals like a self-love goals. It can be for manifestation goals like money, finances, investments, getting on top of your bills, learning how to have an honoring you account, or keeping 30% in your business for unexpected outcomes, or keeping 30% in your personal savings for just in case something happens in the family. These are all I don't know how statements can be used for if you choose. It will take a little bit to get used to because what works for me may not 100% work for you, but I know this is not about me. This is about taking the finite, which is where you want to go, combining it with the infinite, which is the universe that is out there, out here every single day, the molecules, the trees, the sky, the elements awaiting to collaborate with us, and gratitude to just say thanks. Thanks. I'm grateful and fulfilled. And so it is for whatever I'm asking for. I find these three components are keys to manifestation. One, I don't know how, because you actually don't know how it will manifest. You just know what you want. That's the mind. The ego's job is to give us what we want and to protect us so that we get it. Okay. The subconscious and the universe is the infinite expansion of what you're putting forward with this I don't know how statement, just saying, I give it up. I actually don't know how this is going to actualize. But I'm trusting and working with you to put it forward because I know you're a giving universe and I've been given free will. And I know that you, the universe, as if we're an ally together, are collaborating with me on my behalf. You are not an enemy, you are an ally. And I'm just grateful for that. Isn't it nice to have just the thought of having an ally in the universe versus how many of you have ever thought that the universe is your enemy? I know at one point in my life, things were not going as good as they're wonderfully going today in my life because I was younger and had a lot to learn, a lot of lessons to work through, and a lot of trauma to work through. And now I've just kind of hit a stride and I'm really loving where I'm going and what I'm doing and what I can contribute. And I know very deep down what is possible for not only myself, but for others. But again, it's all about free will. So these tools and everything I'm sharing with you, use them. Don't use them. Use it the way it works for you, from make it yours, from what I'm saying, a blueprint, a template, however it works for you. I don't care. I just simply care that you actualize and you put forward what you want to manifest so that you have the good that you want in this world. And again, not again, but for the first time, I'm not saying like, there's a phrase that I can't think of right now. Oh, toxic positivity. That's a new phrase, or not a new phrase, but it's around a lot on social media. I'm not trying to be toxically positive where I just think that all good things comes because we say these I don't know how statements. I got stuff going on, all the time in world. Life can get lifey. It just is. Aging parents, children, rough patches, whatever happens in life, we always go through a little bit of agony, a lot of it, hopefully, of ecstasy. And sometimes it's a little agony, a little ecstasy mixed in with a couple of crises thrown on the side. And it could be quite intense, life. But if we have something that's like guardrails for when we get a little paralyzed or limited or off course, like an I don't know how statement, we can actually tune ourselves back in to our soul, our spirit, our physical desires, our spiritual desires, our energetic desires, our psychological desires, and simply just our wishes that we'd like to come and like to have happen. And here's what I know about these I don't know how statements. It always shows up better. And I had a mentor, an old mentor of mine, say that once. I say that a lot, actually. It always shows up better than you think it will. And that has been very, very true in my experience. So let me give you a couple of other I don't know how statements. So if you put that one command sheet back up there, I don't know how, let's say you're wanting an airline ticket, and you know it's going to be for the whole family. Maybe it's going to cost you a pretty penny. I don't know how my airline tickets to XYZ is paid in full and I'm on the plane to ABC. I only know I am now, and I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. Or I don't know how I receive and act on inspired action to create the money I need to go to or to get or to have ABC. I only know I do now, and I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. Let's say you're not feeling so well and you're feeling like your immunity is compromised a little bit. This is how you can do one for your body. I don't know how my physical, emotional, and energetic immunity surpasses 100% and maintains at this high level daily. I only know it does now, and I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. Here's another one about relationship. I don't know how my relationships with, or my relationship with XYZ maintains at a high professional level or at a high personal level that is honoring, spacious, and kind. You can add your own virtues or your own adjectives. I only know it does now, and I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. Getting the hang of it, it's actually really, really simple, but it's so profound. And I'm letting you know, write them down, put them in a red book. This is what another mentor of mine told me. So get a red notebook or something like that. And if you don't want to get red, it's okay. If you have something that's black, it doesn't matter, I guess, but we just use red, and that's been fun to just stick with. And honestly, because whenever I see it and the color red, it jumps out at me. And I'm like, oh yeah, did I do my I don't know how statements today? Have I Do I need to read through any of them? Or do I just need to kind of close my eyes, put my hand on it, and say thank you? Sometimes I just do that. Sometimes I write new ones. Sometimes I just open a page and read one. Like, here's one that I wrote down that I have to actually do. I haven't done this one. What are 5 things that you can let go of in I don't know how statements? And 5 things that will give you freedom in your I don't know how statements. So I will leave you with that. So, how would that work? I don't know how I let go of, let's say you're struggling with an addiction or chronic pain. I don't know how I release this chronic pain. I don't know how I release this craving for whatever the addiction may be. I only know I do now. And I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. That could be something you can let go of. A lot of people think about weight. I don't know how I release. Don't say like 10 pounds or whatever. I don't know how I release the weight that no longer serves me, or the excess weight around my stomach or legs or wherever it is for you. I only know I do now. Body, talk to me. That would be an important one to add for that one. Body, talk to me. Show me. I only know I release it now. And I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. You say that one to yourself. If body is a issue that you want to manifest and actualize different, that one should be repeated all the time, because you have to talk to your subconscious that you're switching your belief system, that it's actually possible for you to actualize it. Right now, if you have that extra weight and you've been thinking that you want to release it, but it's not going anywhere, it's because you've probably thought too much ego wise that, those negative connotations that you'll say to yourself about your body. And that is stronger than the subconscious actualization to change that around and give a new message and a new meaning. Which I will talk to you about more about the subconscious, maybe on, actually tomorrow, probably Theta Tuesdays. We have Wellness Wednesdays, um, Thoughtful Thursdays, and Frequency Fridays. That's what we're coming with you about. And then let me give you another example before I get ready to close this down for today. 5 things that will give you freedom. So this is your own home play for yourself. 5 things that if you let go of, put them in the I don't know how statement. Take a screenshot of this as it comes up, perhaps. And 5 things that you want to write into I don't know how statements that will give you freedom if you do it. I don't know how I hire a bookkeeper to balance my budget, for instance, or to balance my accounts. I only know I do now. I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. Maybe you're looking for a CPA. I don't know how an amazing, trustworthy, kind, compassionate, knowledgeable, and creative CPA comes my way. I only know they do now. I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. And that's one way to keep more money in your pocket than to give it away to someone else. So I hope this was a benefit for you. I hope that you got something from it. I apologize for some of the in and out and the choppiness in the beginning, but with starting something, there's always 1 or 2 little glitches. I don't know how. From this point forward, there are no more glitches. I only know that the connection maintains positively so that the information can get across to you and the contribution to the planet is out there. I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. And that's just true on the spot from me to you. Thank you, whether you're listening to this live. Thank you, whether you're listening to this and seeing this after the fact. Just thank you for taking the time to listen. I appreciate that, and I hope it's a benefit for you. And I have a lot more information to share with you. So tomorrow we'll dive into Theta Healing Tuesday, and I'll give you a little taste of some Theta Healing energy sequences that you might enjoy. Until then, write down 5 things that you let go of in the I don't know how statement format, and 5 things that would give you freedom in the I don't know how format, which is I don't know how. I know it will be. I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. And literally, after you write it and after you put it somewhere, stand up, say it out loud as if you're talking to the universe, go outside, put your feet on the grass maybe, and say, I don't know how, XYZ. I simply know it will be ABC. I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. You have nothing to lose by attempting this, and you have everything to gain to see how the universe is conspiring to bless you. If nobody has told you that they love you today, I do. And remember, you deserve all good, not some, not a little, but all good. It's true. I will see you tomorrow, perhaps, for Theta Healing Tuesday, and you'll see some information for joining the 4 C's challenge or starting with Cage Talks on my website. And you could go to www.drlisacooney.com/getting-started. drlisacooney.com/getting-started. I don't know how I want to join. I don't know how to sign up for the 4 C's challenge. I only know it will be. I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. I don't know how I start with the Cage Talks and walk myself through my triggers. I only know I choose to do so now. Thank you. I'm grateful and fulfilled, and so it is. Just a couple of live, spontaneous examples. Have a good day wherever you are. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your sharing, for sharing this information with me. And receiving this information is better and more accurate statement. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.